Hi, today I'll show you how to change the grid density for your widgets so that more elements can fit inside them. I'll also explain what panels are and what their properties are. Let's start by creating a new widget. Then add 3 square buttons. Initially, they take up 1 cell in height and 1 in width within the widget. Now let's change the grid density. Tap on an empty area. Then in the navigation bar, select the Cell Density tool. Here you can increase or decrease the grid density. By default, the optimal values for your device's screen are set here. If there are small areas remaining at the edges when the grid density is set to a value that works for you, tap the button that optimizes the grid. Note that our buttons still occupy 1 cell in height and 1 in width, but visually, their size is changed. Now let's open the preset list. Then let's go to the Panels category. The main purpose of a panel is to group elements within it, but some of them have more advanced features, which we'll explore in detail in the following lessons. Let's select a regular panel. Notice the size of the panel given in cells. You should have at least 3 by 2 cells available on the screen to fit the panel. Add another square button and change its color, just as we did in the lesson on palettes, so it's easier to see the difference. Now let's duplicate this button. To do this, hold it down and select Copy from the context menu. Then click on an empty area of the screen and select Paste. Place the green buttons inside the panel. Now they are grouped. You can move the panel and resize it. All the elements inside will move and resize accordingly, but the cell density remains the same. Let's open the panel's density settings. We can change the grid density of the panel while the widget's grid density remains the same. This way, we can place 12 square buttons inside the panel, but visually, they will take up as much space as just 3 buttons outside of it. And yes, you can paste copied elements directly inside the panel, or add new elements to it directly from the preset list. Thanks to these simple settings, you can fit many more controls into your widget. Check out my other tutorials as well. In them, I cover the rest of the useful features of keyboard extension.